Hello everybody and welcome to the Palmetto Trail. For the next 3 days, I will be hiking, camping, cooking delicious food, and exploring the Inori Passage. Let's get into it. This is the Palmetto Trail. The Palmetto Trail is over 500 miles of multi-use trails stretching from the mountains of South Carolina all the way to the coast. For the next 3 days, I'll be backpacking the Inori Passage, a 36-mile section of this trail. Oh, and this is my first time solo camping. It's our first checkpoint. There's a little outhouse, and there's a big lake over there. Let's check this out. So eventually we're gonna do this whole thing, maybe even pass this map. So let's go down and check out this lake. Oh, this is awesome. Man, this would be such a sick fishing spot. Can you imagine? If only I had one of those little fold-up rods. Well, back on the trail. Oh, that's pretty. Well, I've done about 3 miles. I think it's time for a little break, a little snack. Chocolate chip Z-bar. I think this path is supposed to be pretty moderate. Now I'm getting cold. Better start moving again. Another lake. Check out the monster root ball of this fallen tree. I could live under this thing. All right, that last one was nothing compared to this guy. Sleeping giant. About a year ago, a hurricane came through this part of South Carolina and took out a lot of the forest in this area. That's why there's so many fallen trees. Luckily, the Forest Service has still been clearing out these trails. The sleeping giant is still very impressive. 4 miles in. Check this out. Just a small little creek. About halfway to the first checkpoint. I think this opens up into a field or something. Jeez. This place is massive. Taking a pit stop at another pretty lake. Now it's windy. Oh man. Maybe I should grab some of this water. So I've got one of those gravity filters. So you fill up this bag, attach this tube, and then let gravity filter the water. I've never used it before, so I'm really excited to see how it tastes. should be fun. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait till this fills up. Tastes pretty good. Tastes a little bit weird. Anyways, gonna fill up my other bottle and then hit the road again, or the trail. The trail used to go right through these two trees. You can see a marker over there. But now that they're fallen, you either have to squeeze through the middle, or I guess go around. It's hard with this big, huge bag. Getting hungry again, so I got one of these beef sticks. I'm gonna eat it while on the road. We're getting there. It's just taking a while. I probably got a couple hours left till we set up camp. Well, this bridge has seen better days. Seems like it was the brand new section that got wrecked. Carefully. Sweet. There's another section. Putting almost all my weight on this 2x4. It's like an obstacle course. Oh my god. Phew. For now. The rest looks good. Ah, nice. And this is the Inori River. This means we're close. We are very close. We made it to the swamp. Yeah, it's been like 10 miles. This might be the only water source for the next like 4 or 5 miles, so I might just call it here. Let's find a campsite. Camp. This is gonna be our campsite. Take a look. Right here. Plus we got a little stream flowing. It's gonna be nice. If you buy a brand new tent, maybe practice setting it up before doing it for the very first time. Time to make the bed. Time to get some water. Gonna collect some wood for a fire now. I've got this busted up little saw. Should do the trick. Ew. All right, we're gonna build a small little fire. I banked everything on that working, so yeah, I guess there's no fire tonight. Just kidding. Ooh, this isn't looking too hot. That was getting a little scary for a second. The reason why I wanted a fire so bad is because of this. It's a giant bone-in ribeye. That looks insane. But first, I'm gonna try to stab it with this stick. Oh, oh no, no. Because the outside looks good. I've also got some bread flour here. I'm gonna dump some water, some warm water in here. Try my hand at making a little bit of bread. Gonna have another Z-bar too while this stuff finishes cooking. And I'm gonna try to just plop onto it. Maybe I should have done that before. I'm just putting the bread straight in the coals at this point. This piece is mostly done and it's actually pretty good even though it looks really burnt. We've got our bread, freshly charred. It's actually really good still. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, that's steaky. Oh my god, it's still freaking... It's still like raw. Oh, but it tastes so good. That piece ain't half bad. Oh man. Can't tell if it's so good because I'm starving or it's actually so good. Well, this is actually too much to eat. So I'm gonna put this stuff away, get ready for bed. Well guys, I am exhausted. I'm gonna brush my teeth, read my book, and go to bed. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It's so cold I don't want to get out of bed right now. Had a couple animals check out my tent last night. It's 27 degrees out right now. I had to put on my jacket in the middle of the night because I was freezing. Okay. But man, is it cold. There's ice on the inside of my tent. From the moisture from my breath, probably. I left this pack tied to the tree last night, and now the tube is all frozen. New mistake. My fingers are numb. For breakfast, got some steel cut oatmeal mixed with some brown sugar, and maybe even a bagel with peanut butter if I could figure out how to toast it on this thing. Might just end up burning it. Now we're boiling. While that's going, I'm gonna pour this on that life straw. The inside of here is frozen. Not sure about this one. This is frozen solid. Pretty sure I could pull this tube off, or maybe I could squeeze out this ice. Huh. Well, we'll figure out how to do this, because I need some water. That sounds like some cooked oatmeal to me. Got my oatmeal. It's a little watery. Let's see if we can toast. That actually looks really good. Looks like a tiny bit burnt, you know, but man, I'm excited. 2 toasted bagels. And now, hopefully this peanut butter is not frozen. All right, guys. Peanut butter bagel and some oatmeal. Been sitting on this tube to warm it up, and now I can squeeze out. Although this one was way more frozen. Maybe I could boil some water. put it in here, put it on this end. I don't know about you guys, but the morning isn't complete without coffee, and I still need water for coffee. Time to wash this out. Oh, my leg's asleep. Oh. Time to boil water again. Once this gets a little hotter, I'm just gonna start dunking each thing in there. Like I'll put this in there, this in there. Then we'll be good for sure. And while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I think I can start packing my sleeping bag, and let's do that. Done. It still has some ice like deep inside of it, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Ooh, this is full of ice. Let's dump that boiling water in here. That works. Ah, this is so nice. The best coffee always has fresh ground beans. So I got some beans here, and I got a hand grinder. So this is a hand grinder. Put the beans in the top like so. Put the cap back on like that, and then put on the lever so we can crank it. Then you just do this, and then the grounds end up down here. And when it stops making noise, that's how you know it's done. So look, no more beans. And we have some fresh ground coffee right down there. Now this is an AeroPress. It's basically a French press, and this is what I'm gonna cook my coffee in. It's kind of like a giant syringe. So first, I'm gonna take this top off, dump my coffee grounds in here, just dump them all in, and then I'm gonna take my boiling water, and I'm just gonna pour it till it's near the top. Mix it around, mix it around. Now, I'll put the cap back on, but before that, comes with these little itty bitty filters. It's just like a thin sheet of paper. I'm gonna dip it in the water. Doesn't slide around or anything. Put it right here, like so. And then I just screw it back on top like this. Once the coffee brews for a couple minutes, then I can just put my cup under here and squeeze it out. Got my cup right here. Got this press. I'll flip it over. And then just like a giant syringe. And just like that, done. And it's a beautiful looking cup of coffee. Yeah, warm coffee on a freezing morning, it's hard to beat. I'm gonna drink this and then finish packing up. Well, it was a good campsite. Again, it's time to hit the trail. It's already 10:30. Pretty much spent the whole morning slacking. All right. It's super easy to lose this trail. I mean, it just looks like the woods. Doesn't look like much of a trail. You can see by this mark, I'm on trail. But if I ever lost trail, I can follow this river, because this trail just runs right along this river. And I know I'm supposed to, thankfully, GPS can guide me if I get lost. Anyways, we're making our way. Well, I just took a look at my map again and realized I've been walking the wrong way for about a half a mile. And this is where it actually looks like a trail. It looks like, you know, just keep going straight down this line. Too bad that was the other way I was supposed to be going. So eat this and then head in the right direction. There's a fine line between resting and taking so long of a break that you know, muscles and everything get a little too relaxed. Now we need to basically get warmed up again. Well, back on the trail. Found a Forest Service road. Take me right back up with the trail where I made a wrong turn, so we'll get back on track momentarily. Well, looks like we found it. My worst nightmare just happened to me. I was walking on the trail, minding my own business, and then I farted, except it wasn't a fart. Gives me an excuse to use one of these. It basically looks like a giant Listerine strip. Each sheet is just a tiny strip of soap. I'm gonna use this to wash my hands now. Just add a little bit of water, just dissolves into soap. You never know when it might sneak up on you. A reminder to always be prepared for any circumstance when you're out in the woods. Well guys, we're coming up on another wooden bridge right behind me. Hopefully it's better than the last one. Doesn't look too bad from here, but I don't know if I trust that. Doesn't look too bad. Made it, and we're gonna keep going. So I think it's time to take a break and eat some lunch. Some beef summer sausage, some crackers, and a little bag of peanuts. Sausage ready to eat. Almost tastes like a giant hunk of salami. I've had my fill here, so I'm gonna pack up and get back on the trail because still got a lot of ground to cover. Another broken bridge. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles, and it's in great shape.
Will you forget the stupid pioneers?
Alright guys, for the next part of this trail, the map says that I have to jump onto a moving train. So I'm at the railroad tracks. This is what the pilgrims did, so just kidding. This is actually the trail I'm supposed to be on, and I'm almost to my checkpoint. We made it. We made it to some water. This is perfect because I just ran out of water. Now to find camp. This looks like just enough to set up my tent right here. It's a little lumpy, but not too bad. I need some water. I'm so hyped that that worked actually. Today is New Year's Eve, so we gotta have a special dinner. A bowl of my favorite spicy ramen. So now we just gotta wait for this water to boil. Looks like lava in there. The noodles might be too big. Let's see. Oh, perfect fit. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but there's a bunch of geese flying. gonna let that cool down for a second. I can make my bed. Can't forget the pillow. All right, this ramen should be cooked to perfection now. It's still really hot. That was delicious. Well, I think now I'm gonna wind down for bed. Not making the same mistake this time. This is sleeping with me. Doesn't get frozen. Maybe it will still get frozen, who knows. Today is New Year's Eve. Something about being alone in the woods on New Year's night. I don't know. Pilgrim-like or awe-inspiring. It's a really cool feeling. It is only 6 o'clock, so I can't stay up till midnight. As soon as I laid down, my body stopped wanting to move, so I'm just gonna watch some RuneScape and go to bed. Happy New Year. I will see you in the morning.
Good morning. It's 7:30. Happy New Year. I didn't sleep too bad. Pretty soon I'm gonna get up and make breakfast and everything. Oh, I don't want to get up because it's so cold, but I have to pee really bad.
I'm gonna take the rain cover off now, let it dry a little bit. Hopefully that dries out a bit. Now it's time again to get some water and make some food. Check out these trees. Beaver marks all over them. You can see all the little bite marks. And this one, they chewed right through it. Separated it. There's a beaver dam actually right here that runs along. It's cool to see. I've never seen a fallen over tree because of a beaver. For breakfast today, we got one of these like MRE meals, biscuits and sausage gravy. I've never had one of these before, like one of these add water. We're gonna try it. I mean, it looks delicious from the picture. Plus 34 grams of protein. So all you do is boil water, add a cup of boiling water to the pouch, stir it around, reseal it for 10 minutes, and then it's done. Honestly, just from the look of it, it doesn't look so bad. I mean, those are 2 biscuits. So I have high hopes for this. I bet this is gonna be good. But while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I can start packing up my sleeping bag. This little cup is about 10 ounces, I think. So I'm just gonna fill this up and then dump it in here. And again, without burning myself, seal it up for 10 minutes. You know the drill, same as last time. Coffee goes in here, lid goes on, and you just put the crank on. Fresh coffee grounds. Fresh, dump that coffee in. Give it a mix with that, with the filter. We'll give that like 5 minutes. Now we are ready for coffee and breakfast. Got our cup of joe. How much water? Oh, that looks really good actually. Wow, that's so good. This is delicious. That was delicious. Apparently that was 1,100 calories. Hopefully my tummy doesn't start hurting. Cleaning out the AeroPress is extremely easy also. You just squeeze out the rest of the air and everything. Take this cap off and just finish plunging it out. And then boom, it's clean. And that's it. See, that was nice. We can start. much as I don't want to. It's time to start hiking again. So I've hiked about 20 miles in the past 2 days. Today's my final day, so I'm actually, I need to go to my rendezvous point so my wife can pick me up, which is at the Brick House Campgrounds, 4 miles away. So I think I'll be able to just like chill, take my time, and get there. As much as I want to just chill here and look at the beaver pond, I'm going to get on my way. I'm just taking my time, taking in the nature. Found a nice sitting log, so I think that means it's time to take a break. About 2.5 miles in today, it's time for a special drink. This is an electrolyte packet. Since I've been out here putting on a ton of miles, sweating a bunch, and I haven't really been drinking all that much water, I brought some of these along. All you do, take one of these, dump it in here. We'll just put the cap back on, give it a good shake, and then we can enjoy. And this one's lemonade flavor. This is my favorite flavor. It's so good. This is way better than like a Gatorade or something. So I'm gonna sit here on this log and relax a little bit. Well, I'm getting cold again, so that means it's time to keep moving. Just ran into a hunter while walking the trail. My first person I've seen in the past 3 days. He mistook me for his son, so we just started walking the trail, talking together. It's really nice. He was actually looking for the beaver pond, so I told him it was a few miles back the way I came. But we're just maybe a half mile from my checkpoint. I think we made it. They even have a bathroom. And I just ran out of toilet paper. Well, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I want to thank you for watching. Something about being out in the woods and carrying a heavy bag with you, it's like a reset for the mind and the body. I got a few hours to kill, but until then, thanks for watching. That looks like her.